Hi YouTube, it's Karen. I'm back. I'm sorry I was gone, but I got a cold, and the constant clearing of my throat and the sneezing was not good video making material. So just want to let you all know. I did see the plastic surgeon last weekend. He took all the rest of these stitches here all out. And he said it was healing well. I asked him how long my eye was going to stay like this, and he said he had no way of knowing because he didn't do the actual cancer removal. That was another doctor, but he had to come all the way over in here where your nerves was a bunch of nerves that the cancer had gotten into, and he had to cut them out, so it may never open back up. It's still numb. I can't feel it underneath it, but we'll see. Time will tell. But I wanted to get back here, so if I sneeze a little bit, I'm sorry. I think I'm all done with the clearing of the throat and the blowing of the nose, but I still got sniffles. So, anyways, today, today we're gonna do these gift jars for Christmas. Yeah, have just a normal pickle jar. Took the label off it. I washed it. I dried it. I got a piece of glitter on it. I washed it and I dried it, and then I cleaned it with alcohol, so I could on the inside, so I could stick my decoupage in there. And I already went ahead and started decoupaging because it's damp. It's been cold yesterday and today. We woke up to 32 degrees here in Florida, so it's been kind of cold. Today's warming up nicely, but yesterday never got warm. So I thought about doing it yesterday, but it never got warm in here. It's cold all day. So I got these from Timu. They're just papers. That's what's called the wedding forest. I think I've showed them to you. Just different woodland animals dressed with a wedding attire. And there's a bear. There's a lot of them. Mostly mice. A meerkat. Little mice are cute though. In a little wedding dress. Getting ready to get married. Oh, this one here. This one's precious. Field mice. And then there's a white owl. Ooh, I like that one. And raccoons. Mice. A lot of mice. All different ones, but they're all mice. And the fox. It's mostly mice. And there's a rabbit. And there's a fox. I don't know what this has to do with the wedding because it must be the groom. Because there is a bride fox in here. Right there. Yeah, let's see. Another mouse. A hedgehog. And then they give you all these little stickers that coincide with the 2 sheets of stickers. Coincide with these pictures. I got that one, and then I got these ones here, which are all snowmen. And they're all different. It's just a bunch of different snowmen. I'm going to be doing on another jar. But this one I liked. It's a deer. And she's getting herself all gussied up to get married. It's a little cloudy because I got Mod Podge there. But I did it on the inside of the jar, not the outside. I Mod Podged the inside. And that's drying. It's getting there. Yeah, still a little tacky. But that will clear right up when that dries, so you'll be able to see her better. Okay? So I went ahead and did that because I mean, I've got the heat on, but still a little dampish in here. So I got my paint. Wiggly ivory chalk paint. Glued on tight. We're going to do this old jar technique. I'm just going to sponge this paint. This is why I wanted this on the inside too. I want to get paint on it. I'm just going to sponge this paint. I'm going to do it all along the edge of this there. So it cuts off that harshness of the paper. You can't see. I'll do it all around like that, up on the top. Just like that. All the way around the jar. It's a quick coat of paint. And I sponge it on because I've learned from YouTube and the internet that sponging it doesn't leave streaks. I love it. I watched one lady do it and I've been doing it ever since. It's fantastic. I'm just giving this, but it doesn't have to be perfectly covered. Just giving it a base coat because I'm going to be gluing stuff on to the jar. I didn't want any glass to show through. Okay, do this side just over the edge a little bit so that it doesn't show the paper. I got that a little too far. Okay. Going backwards. I went too far over the edge. Just want a little bit. Okay. All right. I'm gonna do just like that. I'm gonna set that aside and let that dry. I'm probably gonna get my glue gun. My hair dryer. Speed stuff up a little bit here. Oh, this is the part on the inside. Deer, decoupaged in. And then there's the jar covered. I'm gonna do the bottom. I forgot the bottom. Okay, now tip this upside down. Let it dry. That's where I have my thumb. Okay. That's that pack. So far, so good. Then I have these Christmas bulbs a couple of years ago. These just plastic or whatever they are, you know, Dollar Tree. I got silver and blue, and I got my cat's bed. Took it away from her. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Snowflake one. So I've got these. Snowflake, swirl. It's like a knit. And the smaller ones are glitter, blue and silver. Got an assortment of them. Blue and silver anyway. And then my garland is blue and silver. It was on a white tree on my porch. So, ooh, that was still wet. So I just, I cut them in half. Okay. And I'll show you how I did that while that paint's drying. Use a little fine point. I got you too close to me. There you go. I got these fine point scissors. Pull the top out. I just realized that the living room TV is on Jacob's YouTube channel, Computer Tips, and it was kind of loud. I was so used to listening to it, I weren't paying no attention. But yeah, take that off. And then there's a seam on each side. It goes right down all the way around. So you just put your scissors in there. This is plastic, so put something on your eyes. Pieces of it do split. And just cut it. Oh, that's seam right along. Cuts really easy. It just likes to spit little pieces every now and again. So I got it over a box. Catch all the little shards in. These would have to be the plastic ones. You couldn't cut the glass ones, obviously. The non-breakable ornaments. Well, I got them for like 12 for a dollar, $1.25, whatever it was last year. Pop it apart, so you get these little shard pieces right there. That one didn't go flying, so I'm gonna put it in there. Which you'll get little shards like that. Just trim those off. Then you cut this piece off, the ornament top. Where you put your hook, cut that piece off. Clean up all your sharp edges. There you go. I don't know how many I'm going to need. I've done 1, 2, 3, 3 silvers, 3 blues, 3 silver and 3 blues, big ones. No, I got 2 blues. Oh, 3 blues. Got 3 silver. The smaller ones, I just did 1 silver and 1 blue. Of the little ones. For now, I gotta do some more, but 2 silver ones. And what we're gonna do, as soon as this paint dries, is I'm gonna glue these onto the side of this jar. But first I wanna get that dry, so I'm gonna go get my hair dryer. Where's the can I had? Plug in my glue gun to get hot. I'm gonna use that and E6000. I'm gonna use the glue gun for the instant stick, and then we're gonna use the E6000 for the permanent stick. So let me get this plugged up and heating that a little bit. Gosh, all tangled up. I had to go out in the shed, bring in a few things. It's too cold out there. There's no way I was going out there yesterday, so I thought I'd wait till today. But there was no way I was going out there. I mean, the sun's out and it looks pretty, but it's not. It is only 52 degrees. It's warm in the sun. You stand out there in the sun. I was just out there talking to my neighbor across the fence there, and it was plenty warm enough, but then I went around the other side to let the dog out, and it's cold. Cold on that side. Okay, I got that plugged in, getting ready to heat up. Be right back. Okay. Took me 20 minutes to get the cover to that E6000 off. But I did it. Oh, the stuff. I always have such a hard time. Then I don't wipe it good and it gets stuck on there again. Alright. I blow dried it. I paused it while I blow dried it because it's too loud. But I blow dried it for... And I got the inside, so that's dried. So we're going to put these on here. Hopefully without getting it stuck all to me, because I usually do. And then we're going to just place these on here at random. I think I'm going to go yeah. I may not be able to use a hot glue, it might melt this. have to hold it there for a second because it is a round surface. Okay. And then let's do a silver one. Straight it down. I want to go at an angle. I think I'll go straight up and down. Put some E6000 on. Now that's why you want to trim your edges, because it's hard enough to fit it on the bottle. Make it stick. Put these holes that we cut off the ornament hole hanger, and we'll put that toward the top. Let's see. Let's do one of these striped blue ones. Around and around, around we go. And then we'll put a hot glue in a couple spots for instant hold. Sure, got the whole part where you cut the ornament piece off, the hanger piece off, make sure that's up on top. You don't want to be seeing that. Okay. I don't know how this is going to work because I've never done this before, so it may be tacky as sin, but we're going to go for it. Put another silver one on. That's a good thing about making it out of things you're going to throw away. If it don't work out, just throw it away. If it works, use it, and then throw it away after you're done with it. Do something new the next year. That's what's fun about it. Get something new every year. Don't get bored with it. Year after year after year. Now I spent money on these last year, so I'll do something else with them this year. Got a lot of them. Because I did a 6-foot tree with them, so there's quite a few. Take a few of them and do something, and a few of them do something else. got new neighbors across the street, and her baby is not happy today. Not happy at all. Backwards, because I put this one. Why aren't you coming up? Down in there. There we go. Silver. Oh, that one's in bad shape. We won't use that. There's a lot of sharp edges. This one I didn't get trimmed. I thought I'd gotten them all. Get my fan up, above head fan on, because the screw is E6000 is kind of strong. I don't want it to breathe in it. But now I'm getting chilly, so I may have to pause and put my sweater back on. Because that fan's making me chilly. That's upside down. When you're putting on the second layer, put your ornament hole on the bottom. Not on top. You want that one on the bottom. Okay. Stay. You can see what I'm doing here. This one don't want to stick. Fatten it a little bit. There we go. Ow. Now we got blue one. You don't have to rotate them. You can do them all one solid color. I suppose it looked just as nice. I just want to do it different. Use little ones, big ones. Like I said, I don't know. I've never done this. So it's a learning thing. We're going to learn together. Just an idea I had in my head. So wherever it goes, it goes. May go on the table, may go in the trash. I'm hoping it's going to go to whole Christmas candy in this year. If I can do it. Something that doesn't look too trashy. Okay, one more. See how it's looking. Kind of gaudy. But I'm hoping once I put the rest of it on, it won't be. I had thought about smashing them and mosaicing it, but that didn't work out so well. No, they just crushed it into little 1,000 little pieces. I couldn't get any big pieces like I wanted. One more. That part of it will be done. So I know up north y'all are cold, but anybody from down south, I know Texas, Florida, Georgia, Alabama, all getting this frigid weather right now. But supposed to be gone tomorrow. But yesterday was a shocker because I weren't paying attention to the weather. Went to bed, got up, 32 degrees, and I was like, no, why is it so cold? I didn't have the heat on. So it took most of the day to warm the house up. I left it on last night, I said, because I checked. And it said it was going to drop again at like 3 a.m. this morning, so I left it on. And it did. We had frost on the ground this morning and on the windshield of the car. Piece right there, don't want to stay. Give it a big old gobble. Okay. Gotta hold that there for a minute. That one cut short or something. It doesn't want to fit the glass. Now it's not going to fit down flat, as you can see. See how it sticks up there? We're going to do something else there, so I'm not worried about that right now. Just want this top piece to stick. I think I cut it down a little shorter on one side than did the other when I was trimming it. But okay. So there we go. One more time. Alternated with silver and blue. The deer is decoupaged from the inside. I covered the jar with Avery chalk paint and ivory. I didn't want clear glass. And I'm going to go wash all this paint glue off my fingers before it hardens. And I have to peel my skin off with it, and I'll be right back. Okay, now I have this blue garland with snowflakes on it. And I don't want the snowflakes. I want to pull those off. Save them for another project. This little aluminum snowflakes. Foil. Little foil snowflakes. And I'm going to cut off a piece. About 2-inch piece. I'm going to fold it around. Now this has wire in it, so I'm going to give it a little twist. Hold it together. And then I'm going to stick it in between these bulbs, like right here, to cover up the paint. Okay, so there's two. There's one I done, just to see if I liked it. And then we're going to put another one in between these ones. Push it way down in there so they're covering the balls, the Christmas ornaments. And continue doing that around for a minute or two. Get the right end. Yeah, I'm getting this stuff everywhere. Yep, I sure am. That's all right. It's the spirit, right? Gotta have sparkly and glitter to make Christmas. Okay, just twist those ends around together, and then hot glue it in the center. Smush it down in there. And watch fingers. If you get too close to the center, when you're squishing it in there, you're gonna burn yourself. I promise you, you will. Okay. Now, I want to do the top. I don't know yet. Put one on the bottom. This is not taking too much material, so hopefully it works out. I'd like to do a couple of them for neighbors, gifts. We exchange baked goods around here. Cookies, candy, bread, whatever we bake or whatever we're good at. I do Christmas candy. My neighbor brings over Tinkerbell's, my little dog's mama. She brings over cannolis because that's what she does best. And neighbor on this side of me, on the other side of me, she brings over gift cards. Gift cards to Winn-Dixie. That's what they do. And one across the street, she brings over homemade Amish bread. Can't think of what I wanted to say. She brings Amish bread and what is that? Guava. She puts it inside a puff pastry. Makes little puffs with guava jam in it, but she makes the jam. It's really good. And then up the road, my neighbor's sister and husband, they do gingerbread cookies, and neighbors on the other side that way, they've moved, so they won't, I don't know if they'll come around and do Christmas with us or not. They just moved out last month, and we'll have one ready for them. And the one that used to live across the street, that's moved across town now, she brings whatever. She brings food like meatballs or chicken wings, whatever. She likes to cook, so she brings whatever, something hot. Dishes for your supper, hot dish for your dinner, Christmas Eve dinner. So everybody just brings whatever their family favorite, basically. We exchange. Now, I don't know all the neighbors, and a lot of them ain't here during the winter, but those few we do exchange. We've exchanged since I've been here, so it's a good thing. Doesn't cost you nothing. I make candy for my family anyway. My son and his family, my son's wife and their son, and then my New York family, and then of course my other grandson lives here with me now, so he gets it anyway. I don't have to ship his to New York. So why not just make a little extra and pass it, share it with the neighbors? We all want to cook on the holidays, so works out for us. I just wanted to make something. Last year I did a canvas. I bought a canvas drop cloth, and I made little canvas bags, drawstring bags, and on my Cricut I printed off Happy Holidays and Merry Christmas and things like that, and ironed it onto the canvas with holly leaves or little wreaths or snowmans or whatever I came across. They were all different. Year before that, I did Christmas stockings. I bought Christmas stockings at the Dollar Tree and personalized them using my Cricut. I don't remember all the years, but that's, the last 2 years. So this year, I was thinking about gift jars. And if this don't work out, I'll try to think of another one. If that don't work out altogether, I'll just make the little cardboard houses and put treats in them. I got them from Temu. Didn't use them. They're small, so I thought they were going to be bigger. And they're a little skimpy, so I decided not to use them. But I can always pull them up and use them if need be. Okay. This is what we're looking like so far. Got them stuffed in there all the way around. Need one there, one little piece sticking out. Right there. Get up there too far because I want to cover my deer. There we go. But I want to hide that white paint. All right. And maybe just stick some out of there. Little pieces down in there. Just gapped away from the jar. Stuff a little section in there. There we go. Just where it pulled away from the jar. There's one on this side too. Stick in there. Okay. I look like the holidays. Covered in this stuff all over my pant legs. When I pulled the snowflakes out of them, it pulls some of the loose stuff out too. Anywhere there's a, where you started your ornaments and stopped them, space, put your little this garland in there. Or something. Maybe some icicles, maybe some Dollar Tree, Christmas tree garland, stuff looks like pine. Some of that would be nice. But I have some of that, but I just thought I brought this blue in because I had the blue and silver ornaments. But I could have done something else. Yeah? Oh, one more. Pace, look around. Because you always see something you missed. This side. And there's a big gap right there. So I'm going to stuff some of this in there to fill that up. Leave a little bit sticking out. Again, I don't want to cover up the whole picture of the deer. I don't want no gaping holes either. Give it a little haircut. There we go. Off the bottom, I don't want to sit. There it goes. Didn't want to sit down. It's too much on the bottom. There it goes. Whew. All right, now I have a piece cut. What did I do with it? How did I use it? I probably just used it. All right, I'm cutting the piece. Wrap around the top. Excuse me. Pluck these off. Doo-doo. I want to use this or I want to use a bow. I haven't decided. What do you think? My bow making ain't very good. So probably this would be the best bet. Just a little bit. That's the front. I think that's too much. That's a little too much. Let's do a bow. First we'll line the lid. I have covers to these jars, but I'm not going to use them. I'm just going to put the candy into fancy little Christmas baggies and stick it down inside here and tie a bow to the top. Put a Christmas bow, a name tag to the top of the candy bag. You know those tall treat bags you buy at Dollar Tree for different holidays? I've got some Christmas ones. A couple of years now I've had used them and had some left over, and used them and had some left over. So I'll be using that. I got enough. I got like 10 left. So I don't need to buy those. And that will stick off the top. And just twist it, tie a bow, gift tag, and be done with it. And then I got a fancy little gift container, as well as a gift. And then I'll what was I going to say? Then I'll, I forgot. And then I'll, I don't know. Oh, tell them that they can put one of those electric wire, not electric, battery operated candle inside the jar. And use it for candle dish till after the holidays. Or throw it in the trash. It's up to them. I know my friend, she'll keep them, because every year, whatever I do, she keeps. She doesn't let it go. She hangs on to it. Yeah. That hides the screw-on part. You know, the part that screws on. Tip to make a bow, and I know it's going to look like crap. No. Ooh, open. I should have brought some ribbon in. Get it center. Mm-hmm. Well, what else I got? I gotta have a glue stick. Where are they? Oh, right there. Ran out. Ran out of glue sticks. And the bells. I got some little bells here. Red, gold. To a gold one. Put a gold one because she's got some gold in there. Put that right in the middle. Okay. Well, this is what we got. I gotta put a little bit. A little bit on the top here. Down in betweens. So, I think that'll do it. Turn them up a little bit. So they everywhere. Give it a little haircut. Well, yeah, missed a spot, one spot. Gotta have one more piece. So you don't twist that little wire around us inside here. You don't poke yourself. So you want to make sure you do that. Anywhere it looks like it's sticking out really bad, just give it a little haircut. Try to make it somewhat even. So it's sticking out real bad. Siren, siren, siren. We got a red flag warning. You know, no burning because of the winds. The wind's blowing really hard and it's really cold wind. But we got so many homeless people, so they're not gonna listen to that red flag warning because they're cold. Friggin' woods and they're freezing. I mean, what do you expect? So the fire trucks have been just continuously going by. Constant. They get up in these little vacant lots and they set little fires, keep themselves. I mean, they're not like making bonfires or nothing. They're just trying to have a little fire to huddle around, keep themselves warm. They don't have blankets. They don't have sleep. Most of them don't have sleeping bags. You know, coats, winter coats. This is Florida. When they come here, they don't think about we get this cold. I know I didn't when I first came here. I thought people were crazy. Why are they wearing winter coats, gloves, and boots? Well, I found out why. First year it didn't bother me, but after that it did. My blood got adjusted. Okay. Ta-da. I don't know. I think I like it. Get too much tinsel sticking out there. Okay. Okay. Well, we're going to call it done. And what do you think? Think it's too gaudy? Or you think it's just gaudy enough for Christmas? And around sides, the back. Back to the front. I put the pretty ribbon up here around the threads. That matches her little wedding veil thingy she's got on there, little shawl thing. Go with that. I got the blues from the skies. I got a darker blue, but I got the blues. I got paint went over that dripped paint. I got the snow on the bottom with the paint. Maybe put just a little more. Go up just a little bit higher. So it looks like the snow. Okay. For the woods. This is it. This is what I'd come up with. I like it. It may be a little too tacky. But then again, you know. Maybe I'll put a little, I don't have it in here, I'll have to go out and get it, but a little flocking on this blue. Break it up a little bit. It has silver in it, but it doesn't really stand up too much. Maybe I'll hit it with that spray snow a little bit. But I don't have any in here. And I don't want to go out there again. Until tomorrow when it's warm. It's because it's cold out there. I mean, it looks pretty. Sun's shining, but it's not. Not at all. I don't know what temperature is right now. I think it's might be 50 out there, maybe 52, somewhere right around there, but it's cold. Now I've got my oven on as I'm making bread. I've got my furnace on, my heat pump, and I got a little heater, little radiator heater in the front room because there's no registers out there to get any of the heat from the furnace. So it's warm. I mean, I'm warm, but yeah. Okay, so now I got all these other halves to do something with. And some holes. Maybe tie a small silver one, a small blue one, a small silver one. It needs more silver up there. Maybe tie these to the top of the gift bag. The gift bag will tie up about here. These are glittery. Tie it off to the top. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, for now, whoops. I didn't get glued. That's why I wrapped it down inside the jar. It didn't adhere. Or I didn't press it in, one or the other. But let's fix that right now. There we go. All right. Well, anyways, I'm going to call this a project. Candy treat jars. And I'll be back at you with another one as soon as I figure out what it's going to be. All right, y'all. I'll try to stay back on track again. I know I got a comments that you were missing me. Hope I was well and all that. Well, I was a little sick, but I'm fine. I'm not like hospitalized me sick or nothing like that. I was just had a cold going on, little itchy watery eyes and sneezing, and like I said, scratchy throat, and all I want to do is clear my throat and cough, blow my nose, rub my eyes, dab my eyes with tissue paper. So I'll see you on the next one. Bye.